What's going on, guys, and welcome back to LOI TV. Now today, as you can see from the title, it's a Belgrade vlog, which is the next city of our inter-island trip. If you haven't seen the other ones, make sure to go back and check them out if you want to. Also, we'll be talking about, at the end of the video, the EA Sports Cup semi-final last night between Dundalk and Bohemians, and we will also be talking about the fixture in the League of Ireland between Waterford and Shamrock Rovers. And we'll also be discussing the transfer of a really high profile Shamrock Rovers striker to a different league, so I'll be talking about that as well at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around for that. If you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of this type of stuff, let us know in the comments below. Before we jump into the vlog, guys, I'm going to give a super quick shout out to our sponsors, OneFootball. OneFootball is the ultimate platform for just about everything football. If you want to stay up to date with all the news from the EA Sports Cup, from the FAI Cup, which is going to be happening this weekend, from all the league action and all the transfers like the ones I'm going to be talking about at the end of this video, make sure to download the OneFootball app with the link in our description below. It's available on iOS and it's also available on Android now. Enjoy the video. Full-time Red Star Belgrade 2, Liverpool 0. I'm joined by Liverpool fan Jamie Corner. What making that performance tonight?
Wasn't good enough, really, was it? Provide any threat attack for the whole game. I don't think we didn't get one or two shots on target at all. I don't know. Wasn't great, was it?
Shimmy out, shimmy yeah. Bump it and grind, let's go the way. Shimmy out, shimmy yeah. Drinks in the air now, let this moment. Shimmy out, shimmy yeah.
Yeah, no, I had a burger there. It was absolute magic. Yeah, Sam.
Is it?
Got a few matches on Tinder as well, yeah?
What are you getting, Jamie?
What's it?
Huh? Do you think Belgrade so far?
Yeah, it's alright.
Decent, like?
String the sweater.
Packed with history.
It's to the brim, man.
To the brim.
But like, what's the best way to actually explore the city? Like, is there any kind of way that you'll find
My best bit of advice would be get lost in it.
get lost and find your own way?
Yeah.
Find your own way, really.
I just feel like we're walking through people's lives.
But these my rules, don't play it on. So shimmy out, shimmy yeah. We could unwind if you just let me. Shimmy out, shimmy yeah. Bump it and grind, let's go the way. Shimmy out, shimmy yeah.
How far? 7 steps.
I've got to pick that.
Shimmy out, shimmy yeah. Tropical vibes are taking over.
Disappointed? And who committed these heinous crimes?
But joking.
Fucking idiots. So guys, that was Belgrade. Really weird city, to be honest. Outside the EU, which was a really interesting experience. Kind of scary, to be honest, out of our comfort zone, but cool place to see. Anyway, let's jump right into the football from last night. Bohemians, we'll start off with them. They travelled down to Dundalk to play in the EA Sports Cup semi-final game and it ended in a comfortable win for Dundalk. A 6-1 win for the Lily Whites. Great way to bounce back. They've had a couple of good results now since their disappointing European experience against Slovan Bratislava. Make sure to check out our fan cam and reaction video from that game if you haven't already. But yeah, last night it has to go down as disappointment for Bows. They're coming off the back of an outrageous 10-1 win over UCD, the biggest win in the club's history. So they're coming off the back of that. Made a good few changes to the starting 11. They still had a couple of top class players in there, such as Daniel Mandrew, probably their star man this season. But they did make a lot of changes, and you could see it out there, a big gap in the quality. Pat Hoban picking up 4 goals. Patrick McAnally and ex-Bows winger Daniel Kelly scoring another goal as well to complete the rout. Has to get a disappointing result for Bows, but at the end of the day, I think that is definitely Keith Long's least priority this season. He definitely will be concentrating on the FAI Cup this Friday night against Longford Town. I think we might be going to that, so keep an eye out for that. That's definitely the second priority behind obviously the league. They are still challenging for a top 3 finish. As for Dundalk, now they are going into the final of the EA Sports Cup against Derry, and they're going to be playing that game in the Brandywell, the Ryan McBride Brandywell Stadium, which is Derry City's home ground, which is an interesting one. Not really a neutral venue, and which is funny, they're playing them in the EA Sports Cup final, and they're also playing them in the FAI Cup on Friday night up in Derry. So that's going to be two tough games for Dundalk, especially Friday night. We could see an upset and see the holders of the FAI Cup crash out on Friday night. What do you guys think? Personally, I'd probably see them nicking it, but you never know. It's going to be a very, very difficult game. Derry are in a similar position to Bows, challenging for that top 3. So it's going to be an interesting game. But as for the EA Sports Cup, I'm not really bothered about the final too much. Are you guys really concerned about it? Let me know in the comments below whether you're looking forward to it or not. But as for the League of Ireland action, there was a game on last night. Waterford 1, Shamrock Rovers 5 was the final result. Really, really disappointing result for Waterford. They've been pretty poor this season, to be honest. But don't take anything away from Shamrock Rovers, and in particular Jack Byrne, who scored 2 absolutely insane goals last night. If you haven't seen them, get on Twitter or on YouTube or something and look them up. They are outrageously good goals. No wonder he's after getting into that Ireland squad. He's definitely impressing Mick McCarthy with that type of action. But it's a really, really good result for Rovers down there. But they also have lost Daniel Carr, who has been playing up front and kind of on the left this season, with Aaron Green being in good form. I think it's a big loss for Rovers personally. I think he always gave them a little bit extra, different dynamic, bit of pace. Was never really the best finisher, didn't score an incredible amount of goals. I think he got 9 last year. So he never scored an insane amount of goals, a Pat Hoban level of goals. But I always felt he offered something different. He's a big, I think he's over 6 foot, very quick, dynamic striker / winger. So I think he'll be a big loss. He's gone to Cyprus to join Apollon Limassol. If the team name Apollon Limassol sounds familiar, it's because it does sound familiar. They just knocked Shamrock Rovers out of the Europa League this season. Really, really tight 2 legs. Obviously Shamrock Rovers were the victors in Tallaght 2-1. And Apollon Limassol beat them 3-1 in extra time in Cyprus. So they've also obviously been impressed by Daniel Carr's performances in those European ties and seen enough to bring him to the club, which is a strange move, to be honest, like for Dan Carr to move to kind of a country like Cyprus. But listen, all the best to him. I wish him nothing but the best in his future career. Shamrock Rovers fans, let me know what you think in the comments below. We did a poll on Instagram to see how much of a loss you thought Daniel Carr was going to be, and it was around 60-40 in terms of being a big loss. 60% of people thought that he would be a loss to Rovers, and I agree with the majority there. I do think he will be a loss to Rovers for a run in now for the rest of the season, although they have brought in Graham Burke as a suitable replacement. But yeah, if you want to be involved in polls like this in the future, make sure to check out all our socials down in the description. We've got Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, so make sure to check all those out. And while you're down there, you might as well hit the subscribe button, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe.